Welcome to Applied Social Policy. I am Dr. Jason White. In this presentation, we will look at social policy definitions, westernized thinking, and identifying our biases shaped by our own culture, and the steps to conducting policy analysis and development. Applied social policy is the study of the application of norms, mores, and laws related to how social groups respond to their needs at various societal levels. Henry Rollins is an intriguing individual. He had a tough childhood and has become an incredible individual. Rollins started out as a grassroots musician, per se, interacting personally with fans. He spends time in our community visiting with cancer patients, speaking with students, and building relationships across cultures. Interestingly, as an 80s and 90s kid myself, I used to listen to his music, but it's really his message and critical conversations that resonates with me. I hope that you will watch the video I have placed in this week's assignments and share your thoughts on it in the group discussion board. So what is westernized thinking? It is simply solving problems with a Western mindset or a Western philosophy that westernized problem solving is the best. Interestingly, most cultures think their way of solving problems is the best and other cultures are inferior. Here is an example of westernized thinking. In 2004, when the United States Army engineers went to Kurdistan in accordance with the General George Marshall Plan of the 1940s, also known as the Marshall Plan, to rebuild war-torn buildings, many of the buildings were built by Western standards, wooden structures, peaked roofs, etc. The peaked roof may have been seen as a waste of space and loss of heating. It is generally the norm for buildings to have a flat roof to pack snow and keep buildings warm. Additionally, the materials used were not commensurate to the socioeconomic statuses of the communities, which resulted in new schools being gutted, copper piping being stolen and sold, generators being moved to the village chief's house or the police station, wiring stolen to wire houses of more prominent village residents, etc. Clearly, there was a fundamental error in the rebuilding of Kurdistan due to the lack of consideration of the culture. How might you address an issue like this? If we really are the sum of our experiences, as according to B.F. Skinner, then all we really know is how to solve problems in our own cultural context. I challenge you to identify your biases related to your own culture and look at how others solve problems. How do you become a policy analyst? There are not any specific qualifications to analyzing policies. Most of us are policy analysts to some degree. Barnick's book is an excellent text for analysts. Every sentence of the book has value, and I hope that you will keep this book and refer to it as you become more involved in policy development. The steps tend to follow a scientific process or research methodology. Those of you who have taken research courses in the past may loosely recognize the process. In this course, we will focus on each step. Policy analysts work at all levels. Policy analysis can be as little as participating in the local election to writing a formal government policy to administer healthcare to welfare recipients. In essence, policy analysis is conducting research. It is a scientific process. If you have questions or comments, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.